Hello, my name is Amy Sturkey. I am a pediatric physical therapist, and I'm here with Kelly Blackmon and her daughter Bailey. And way back when you were 10 years old, so like 30 years ago, I was Kelly's therapist. And I had this thing then that I would ask people I'd pay them $1 and ask him to write. I did.
You couldn't do that now.
I know.
You have to make it at least $5.
I'd have to make it $5, maybe 10, to write a one-page something about what it's like to have cerebral palsy. And so I still had it. And so I brought it today for Kelly to read. So here we go. Are you ready?
I'm ready.
All right, go for it.
Okay. What it's like to have cerebral palsy. My name is Kelly Johnson. I just turned 10 years old. I am in the 4th grade and I have cerebral palsy. I go to regular school and make good grades. I feel different from the others and that bothers me sometimes. Then I remember the things I can do and I am thankful for them. I can't play as many things as other children do. I can't run, skip, or walk as well as the others. Sometimes it's a little sad. Some kids would make fun of me a long time ago. I've got a lot of great friends now. They make me feel good. You have to wear splints. They seem to help. I took my first steps by myself when I was 3 years old. Sometimes it takes longer. You will be slower than the others. You may feel left behind. Most people with cerebral palsy have to have therapy. I have physical and occupational therapy. If there was something I could tell other children with cerebral palsy, it would be that it's not so bad, and people do understand. It feels good to have good friends that do understand. Oh. I'm so glad you saved that. That's really sweet. I can't remember really when I was 10, but I guess reading that, it kind of brings some things back, and it's a coincidence. She's 10 now, so.
Oh,
yeah.
What do you think about as you hear your mom read that?
It's interesting to see what her life was back then and what she had to go through.
Uh-huh. Do you know anybody? Is there anybody in your school that has cerebral palsy? And have you ever met somebody who's your age that has cerebral palsy?
Mm-mm.
Wow. I think as I listen to this, I hear you stating there are things you can't do, but you keep bringing it back.
I keep bringing back what I can, yeah.
The positives of it.
Yeah.
And is that something that is just part of your personality, or do you think your mom helped you write this, or?
My mom this was probably all me. And I'm still like that today. I mean, there's things I can't do, and there's things I'm always going to need help doing, but always looking to the positive side and being grateful for what you can do, I never take anything for granted. I mean, being able to get up in the morning and shower yourself or go into the bathroom by yourself, things like that. You're always fortunate. I'm more fortunate than others. So.
You also just talk about about having friends and that they make you feel good. Is your support network around you part of what makes your life better with cerebral?
Definitely. Yeah, definitely.
And so you said that sometimes that you feel different from others and that bothers you sometimes, and that people sometimes bully you. And you said you didn't remember.
I don't remember it, no.
Are there people now who give you a hard time?
No. No, ma'am. I mean, I see the only thing that I see as far as like them noticing the CP is like if I'm out in public at a grocery store or something and a little kid might stare and look and be like, what's wrong with her? And then the parents always like, shh, and you want to say no, they can ask. They're just curious.
And so do you say that, or do you?
Yeah, I do. Yeah, I do. And, what you explain to them, and it's just like my children at school, I just tell them God made me different and I don't walk the same way you do, but we got this chair and we just make do with what we have. And they tend to, they accept that.
I think younger kids are more accepting and look up to teachers a lot more. I think it wasn't until middle school that we started making fun of the teachers. But I think, but you're more with elementary school age
Right,
kids.
I am.
And do they see you walk too, or they just see you in the power wheelchair?
They see me walk because I'll walk to my therapy table. Like I'll ride my chair into my room.
Okay.
And I go to the table and they come with me. So yeah, they do see me.
And
also.
Kids ask you questions
Yeah,
sometimes?
they do. They'll ask.
What kind of questions do they ask?
Like, why do you walk like that? And what are those things on your legs? And I have, one little boy that has CP as well, and he wears braces too. So he just thinks it's the coolest thing. And he doesn't wear them like he's supposed to sometimes. Not every day. And so I'll say, did you wear your braces today? He's like, no. But when he does, he's real proud for wearing them. So he'll always pull his pants leg up to show me. So that's cool.
And so how do you answer the questions when kids?
I just tell them that I was born, differently, and that I stopped breathing, and that it affected the part of my brain that impacts walking. And, most of them get it. It depends. If they're kindergarten age, I might explain it a little bit differently.
Right.
Than like a second or third grader. But
so if people see you in public and have questions, you want them to ask?
Yes, definitely. Yeah.
I had someone else say, Alex, in one of the earlier videos, he said he encouraged people to ask too.
Right.
But he said when he was a teenager, it was not the time to ask.
Probably not. Yeah, I would agree with that. Yeah.
But adults are probably okay.
Yeah. Yeah.
And is there anything that people shouldn't say, or do you have advice for people, or just try to tell them?
Just treat everyone like a person. I'm a person just like Bailey is, just like you are. I mean, I'm a person. So, just treat everyone the same with kindness and respect.
Right. I'm so glad that you were willing to read that.
Me too.
I love the little girl that's in this story.
Me too.
I mean,
That's
she's full of optimism and kind of being realistic about the trickiness of her life, but able to see the positives too.
Yeah.
Thank you so much for reading it.
Thank you.
And we'll look forward to seeing you in another segment. Thanks a lot. Bye-bye. If you liked this video and would like to be notified by email when the next video comes out, click the subscribe button here and click the golden bell icon and ensure notifications are enabled on your account.